Cheap here with more of the Silent Age, what I believe will be the last episode. Out of curiosity. Time machine looks pretty banged up. It's Frank. Got some darkness, we got a power generator, we got dripping water. Huh. Water's cold. Half buried door. A lot of dirt and rubble in the way. Where is this cable going? That is a lot of... Oh, is this another time machine? It looks totally different besides the fact that it's completely falling apart. It must have been here for quite a while. Can't figure out how it works. I don't know what this is. It looks like some kind of impractical kitchen table. It says Berman Solar on it. Alright. So, at some point I need a rag to clean that off. He doesn't know what it is, but we do. Let's unbury this door. I got a rock. Oh. Maybe not. Piece of cloth. That is a very important piece of cloth. I feel it. I think I'll be seeing dead people by now, but this one really got me for some reason. I think it's one of those cryotubes. This place looks 100 years old. Maybe more. What year did I end up in? Clean that off. Oh, I need to get it wet first, don't I? I have a feeling this is going to be a shorter chapter or like a super duper long chapter. The reason why I feel like it's going to be shorter is because we can't do our time travel thing to get around. But it could also be long because who knows. Either way, I've really enjoyed this game. So I think I'm going to use... Not this Monday. Yet again, this is an idea I'm running through. Nice and clean. It's clean ways that they have... It's a big solar thing, like on my time machine. There we go. Right now, I wonder what it's powering. Let's find out. Oh no, I stopped to cough. I'm sick, I can't come back because I'll kill everybody. Jeez! Earth? How's it even possible? Wait, there's something sticking out of his backpack. Looks like a rusty machete. Why are you stuck in a wall? This is without doubt the most horrifying thing. I'm pretty close to with you on that one. What do I use the dull machete on? There's a grave. I'm guessing it's on something over here. Ah, the thick roots. Oh, I need to use on the rock. Okay. I will undull the machete. Anyways, I was thinking about doing hidden object games stream-wise on Mondays. A, they have fun stories. Yawn. B, I like hidden object games, but I feel like they would be boring for this channel. I totally missed that line. Wow, the machete is super sharp. I bet I can cut through anything. I got you covered, Joe. I know how you think. Hey, but I thought that would be like a fun interactive thing. Plus, I get to play point and click games. Or hidden object games. My bad. Anyways, it's a thought I have. Give me input. That was the worst machete ever. Shoot, the machete broke. It was rustier than thought. At least I got through this mess. Frank, you jerk.
Frank?
Joe. Oh. Please. Need water.
What are you...
Please.
I'll get you some water. Hang in there.
I think it's just gonna be these two hanging out until, you know, the end of the world. Or until they die. We're the last humans. And I've already coughed, so I know we're both sick. There's no way he just sat there until he got so parched that he couldn't move. I'm on to you, Frank. By the way, I know that I had like 50 theories at the beginning, but I'm pretty sure one of them involved Frank being the guy that caused everything to happen, or dead. I'm gonna take this as both. Here you go, Frank.
Here you go, Frank.
Oh. Thank you.
I don't understand. What are you doing here? Where are we?
I'm not sure. I had no time. Pushed it as far as it'd go. From what I've been reading, everything gets imprecise the farther you travel. Even your physical location can get messed up. Nobody's been this far.
But there's like 2 other bodies.
We could be hundreds, maybe thousands of years in the future for all I know.
I don't get it. So, you're a time pilot now?
Do I really need to spell it out for you, Joe? I stole it.
What?
Alright.
You stole the time machine, but why?
Look, I've got no reason to tell you, but I guess it doesn't matter. You're the last person I'll be sharing anything with anyway.
He's communist.
The truth
or something.
is,
Called it!
Cut it out, Frank. I'm not falling for that one again.
I'm not joking.
Frank, you're just sick, confused.
No. He's Russian.
Come on, you can't be. Where's your Russian accent?
Joe, I'm an undercover agent deployed by the Kremlin. My job is to fit in. How far do you think I'd get if I went around calling everyone comrade?
Man's got a point.
My real name is Yuri Barishev. I came to America in my early 20s. I went to school here, worked here, spent nearly 10 years building the foundation of an ordinary life. But the truth is that my life is far from ordinary. I am a spy. I was planted by the Soviet Foreign Intelligence Agency to gather intel on advanced U.S. military research programs. I started getting my first missions in the mid-60s. At the time, I thought I had built a promising portfolio of leads, but as I started to pursue them, most of them turned out to be worthless. By 1968, I had run out of goodwill with my handlers at the Kremlin. I was a disgrace, and headed for extraction. desperate for something, anything to report. I came across a Canadian company moving large shipments of iridium, osmium, rare metals not typically used in mainstream manufacturing.
Da, 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 da.
The buyer turned out to be a government shell, rerouting the materials to unofficial contractors, one of which turned out to be Archon. Having convinced my superiors that I was onto something, I got a job as a janitor, but I didn't dig up much until you showed up. You were a great distraction.
Oh, thanks.
Plenty of chances to access off-limits areas. And for a while, I was able to scrounge together enough intel to keep the Kremlin happy.
My chair's still the better one.
My hunch was correct, but I didn't have the full picture. Not yet. The metals were being used to build something unusual, all right? But I just couldn't piece it together. What I found made no sense. Time travel, doomsday scenarios. It read like bad science fiction. For a while, I thought they were onto me, feeding me bogus information. But as time went on, with security tightening around the labs and no one confronting me, I began to suspect that my intel was legit.
Da, da, da.
But time was running out. With Brezhnev and your President Nixon set to negotiate the nuclear disarmament treaty in a few weeks, my superiors were demanding results. My job on the line, I got desperate and careless. And this morning, I got caught.
By this gosh darn security guy.
I was tailing an engineer into an off-limits lab when I bumped into Barney from security. Ironically, management chalked up my trespassing to cluelessness and settled for just firing me.
Fair enough.
Knowing I wouldn't get another chance, I stole a security badge and snuck back in. I just found the time machine operator's manual when you showed up out of nowhere and nearly screwed it all up. Then it clicked. Not only could I steal the technology, it was the perfect getaway, too. Using the manual, I set the destination as high as it would allow. I figured if I could just get far away, I'd have plenty of time to figure out how to get it back to the motherland, but... well, I guess you know the rest. Listen, Joe. I'm really sick, and I'm not making it back. But you still can.
No.
The time machine has a timer, like a toaster. It's designed to return home unless the timer's reset. I removed the main power supply fuse to keep it from taking off without me. Here, take it.
I gotta start the disease.
I have no idea how you got here, and I guess it doesn't matter. Still, despite my mission, double life, and the deceit, your friendship was always genuine. You're an honest guy, Joe, and I've really enjoyed your company. And no, please, leave me. The pain's coming back. Oh, it hurts to talk. Need rest.
Oh, he's dead. If I go back, I'll bring the disease. Joe! Joe, please don't be this stupid. Please do not doom the world. Do I have to doom the world? Can I just stop here? Let's do it. I didn't like the world anyways. It was shady. Nixon was president. There, Nancy fuse. I just hope it still works. Happened? Did I pass out again? Oh, time machine. Cough. What happened to it? Foreign organisms detected. I'm the cause! Joe, no! What's happening? My joints are stiff. I hurt all over. Joe! Joe, don't be this stupid. Foreign organism detected.
No. No, it can't be. The foreign organism. It's me. I brought back the disease. I'm the one who spreads it.
Joe!
It was me all along. I must have brought it back with me. Oh God, I think I'm gonna throw up. I can't deal with this. What do I do?
Dang it. What are the keys for? Joe can no longer run. Maybe on the file cabinet? What's happening to me? Just turning a key makes my muscles hurt. My arms and legs starting to go stiff. This is cryo consult operation guys, 11th draft. What do cough use this? Now I've got to get away before security shows up and starts infecting everyone. Cough, cough. If I get infected and spread the virus that kills all mankind, so Dr. Dang it, I didn't read any of that. I'm so sorry. Come on, Joe. I'm so sorry that I didn't notice there were words going on. Input successful. Is that the end of the game? Did I somehow prevent it? Whoa! Achievement lock. Sleeper. Where am I? My head. What are these clothes? Piece of paper with some squiggly lines on it. Always helpful. I want a box of pens. Doors are locked. It says IKEA next to the handle. Ah, my joints are sore. Door. There's no handle. There's a string. Oh. Okay. It's kind of like a hospital. 1, 2, 3. This place, last thing I remember is drowning. I remember being very sick. I've got to stop doing that. Alright, just keep it there. What up, playa?
Whoa there, man. No offense intended.
Yeah, the TV is really loud, but I can't reach it. Simpson Hegel. 1983, fate unknown. 1970, Lambert leaves Archon. This guy.
No way to escape it. No way out, no way out, no way out.
Calm down.
I'm sorry. What?
End of days. Scourge and sickness. The cleansing of the earth.
Oh, snap.
The overlords conspired against us. Tricked us. Made us bring the poison back into the nest. Like good little ants.
Who did?
Too late. What's done is done. No backsies. But we must try. Do you hear me?
Sure.
The key to salvation. I've seen it. Felt its color. Know its shape. They don't know that I know. Oh no. But I know. I know.
You are very jittery.
Write it, write it, write it. Before it disappears. Write it down before it disappears.
All you
Took away my
zombies.
tools. I'll forget without my tools.
Your tools?
Pens, paper. They're erasing the slate. Forcing me to forget. Trying to break my resolve. The persistence of memory. I must repeat all the time. Repeat. Oh, they fear me. Cower at the sight of scientific rigor. They know I'm close, so they take away my tools.
I think they know you're
I'll
insane.
show them. The blinding light of the scientific method casts no shadows.
You got a shadow right there. What happened to Albers? Oh shit. Unobedient Steals Mark 4, gender arrest, something. He knows some of it. Or some of it, not some of it. Criminal crime, but nothing like the one I've ever seen. Alright, there's gotta be a way to get my pens down. Searching for stuff. Maybe if I give him paper, he'll give me something else. Can't get in there. That guy's aggressive. Did they try to cure me? Are you guys also from the... Oh! What's that what it is?
Need paper to reproduce the key. Need the paper. Gotta have paper.
There's paper. Gizmo stuck underneath the cushion. Kind of reminds me of one of those fancy Zenith Space Command TV remote controlled. Holy cow. This one looks like it's actually from space. So you took his remote control. Here you go, buddy. See if this... Hey, he just walked off. Well, hey guy, where are you going? At least I took care of that. Got the crutch. Okay. He just finds loud things to be near, I guess. Knock it over. I think most of the pens ended up on top of the closet, but at least I got one down. Alrighty. It's a nice looking pen, although it looks more like a crayon. Here, have a pen. 13. Interesting.
Mightier than the sword. The pen, the pen, the pen. The key. The key. Keep it close.
5731.
Keep it safe. Bring help. Don't get caught. Save the kingdom, get the girl. Save the kingdom, get the girl. Save the kingdom, get the girl.
What girl? There have been no women except for one in this entire game. The one guy promised honeys, and there were none. I guess that crazy guy knew the pest. Oh, there's a girl. That was a weird flat terminal screen again. It's a computer.
Miss, nurse,
Oh, hi there. Goodness, you startled me. You could have just knocked.
No.
And it's Doctor, actually, Dr. Emma Brown. I'm a little embarrassed to say, but we don't have any files on you, so I don't even know your name.
it's Joe, ma'am.
Oh, call me Emma. We're not so formal here. It's nice to meet you, Joe.
Hi.
I'm sorry, Dr. Brown. I don't know how to say this, but everyone here is in serious danger. I'm very sick, and it's very important you call the authorities and...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Deep breaths. There's nothing to be afraid of. How do you feel?
Okay, I guess. A little sore.
They found a cure.
Fine.
I did the right thing.
Soreness is to be expected. You've undergone muscle therapy. You've been asleep for at least 3 decades, after all.
Whoa.
Maybe even more.
What? Where am I? What year is this?
Easy, Joe. I know it's a lot to take in. It'd be a shock to anyone's system, having been under for as long as you have. It's 2012, and this is the psychiatric ward at St. Genevieve's Hospital. You were brought out of hibernation 5 weeks ago.
What up?
The others, you were placed in an artificial coma for regenerative muscle therapy, and brought here for evaluation and rehab after everything checked out.
Oh, God. The tubes. You have to listen to me, doctor. I'm dangerously sick. I was carrying something when I got in.
Oh, that? Well, that's true. You did all have some kind of
What?
flu. Actually, the resident physician did find it peculiar how you had all contracted a type of avian flu that only first appeared in the late 90s, and a new strain at that.
Huh.
In any case, the pathogen was largely dormant due to the extended hibernation. We run very thorough medical checks on all our cryo clients, so we gave you all a shot of our regular cocktail. Cleared it right up before you even came to.
Yay.
So it's gone? But Archon...
Yes, I'm afraid I don't know much about all of that. All I know is that the company that froze you went bankrupt back in the early 70s. A victim of industrial sabotage, I think. Anywho, the remaining assets were sold off, and the Cryoform company bought the cryogenics technology. As per ethical requirements, that included all of you who were frozen there.
Okay, so those are my buddies.
Cryoform's clients for the past 5 years or so. Mostly folks suffering from previously incurable terminal illnesses and heavy wallets. But you didn't hear that from me, huh? Unfortunately, cryogenics was a little experimental when you went under. So, while the company's been freezing and reviving clients for quite some time, you had to stay confined to the original equipment. Apparently, a lot of Archon's original documentation was destroyed in a fire. So Cryoform had practically no information on any of you. That's another reason it took so long to figure out how to revive you. Sadly, the others haven't been quite as coherent. They share certain delusions, you know, end of the world, that sort of thing. An unfortunate side effect of cryogenics' primitive state at the time, I suspect.
No, not exactly.
You, however, seemed just fine. Apart from the shock, I mean.
So I'm not sick? You sure?
Yes, Joe, quite sure. In fact, I see no reason to keep you here. We have an excellent rehabilitation team who'll get you settled into your new life in no time. Just come see me when you're ready to go.
What? I'm not sure if I'm happier with the happy ending or not. So calm now, but doesn't look like he's too fond of company. Better leave him alone.
They gave us the fire of the gods, then watched us burn. They're baneful. We're nothing to them. Don't trust them. You hear? Never forget, never forget, never forget. Keep it in mind. Useless without my tools.
This is all highly suspicious. Anything else in my original room? I mean, if we get a happily ever after, I guess that's cool. But, like, I kind of like the... those polygraph tests they make you... or machines you see in cop shows. I don't know. Door's already open. So I guess I go talk to her. Who's that? This is actually Colonel Sanders. Expired piece of paper. Looks like somebody had an accident with a leaky pen. Brian told me to talk to her before leaving. Okay, so if we get like a happily ever after and you survived and all this stuff ending, I guess it's okay. It's a pleasant surprise. But like, I was ready to accept the I cryoed myself / killed myself to save the world.
Are we all ready to go?
I guess.
Oh, don't worry. The rehab team's eager to help get you settled in. I know it may feel a little overwhelming now, but trust me, you'll love it in 2012. Endless opportunities. A whole new lease on life.
You sure?
Speaking of, I happened to catch you on the surveillance monitors a little while ago, and you seem to show excellent problem-solving skills. You like puzzles, Joe? Perfect. I'll be sure to mention it to the career coaches. They'll find just the right thing for you.
I don't trust this. Shaven Lot, 21st century man. Look at you and your selfie. Does the end of the world still happen? Look at the 70s stuff. This is so weird. I mean, I guess I did set it up to not, like, escape and keep going. It's gotta be really weird for Joe. I guess it's a more satisfying ending than if I got in the cryotube and it didn't, like, end there. Huh. Why are there dots? Are there multiple endings? Did I mess up? Is it the end? Alright, well, I'm cheap. This has been the Silent Age. I have no idea if there's multiple endings, so don't ask me. If there are, then maybe I'll poke around and try to figure them out. I had a lot of fun with this. You know, I always enjoy point-and-click games and figuring stuff out, even if I have to look up where a quarter is now and then. But still, it was really fun, and I enjoyed it. You know, I liked that it was in chapters, and, like, I could do each chapter in its own section, although I don't mind saving either. Sorry for the yawn. But I really enjoyed this game. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna play next. I got a list, as I always say. Probably try to do some recording tomorrow and be, like, ahead of myself, so I don't have to take too many breaks from Pokemon. But, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Give me your opinions on the ending, because I have mixed feelings about it. Like, on one hand, I'm gonna guess we changed the future by freezing ourselves, but wouldn't that have always happened in that order anyways? Like, did Joe do something? I guess it's a time spiral instead of a time loop, because we ensured that it was a spiral and not a loop. Although we had a lot of loop imagery going on. But I don't know, like, we were kind of built up that it was a time loop. And I was expecting a time loop ending, and then it did something different where we were like, so what could happen? Everything's fine. I'm just not sure how I feel about that. Anyways, that's a me personally thing. Anyways, so I'm Cheap. Game has been Silent Age. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed this super duper long episode. I'll see you in whatever game we play next. Bye.